Hi guys, I am back again with another video. I know she's managed to film 2 weeks in a row and upload 3 videos. Who'd have guessed it would actually happen? So today, obviously, first of all, Happy New Year everyone. Let's all hope 2021 is a much better year than 2020 was. It is currently the 7th of January and this year's already off to a great start.
New analysis has confirmed that the new variant of coronavirus has a much quicker transmission rate than the original strain.
Allegedly, Jeffree Star has been sleeping with Kanye West.
So, obviously it's a brand new year and everyone makes resolutions every year. Some of them are easier to achieve than others. I've decided to go a slightly different route this year. I am not making resolutions as such. What I'm doing instead is I'm setting myself 5 goals for 2021. The more general kind of things that I want for myself in 2021. Got me trusty little notebook here because I made a list because I didn't want to forget anything and I also didn't want to misword anything. So first thing, I want to take better care of myself. So what I mean by that is in 2020, obviously we had a global pandemic going on, but I also had some pretty big shifts in my personal life and my family life. I kind of let self-care slip a little bit by the wayside. Now we'll all go through patches like that. What I want for myself in 2021, first of all, is I want that to stop and I want to start taking much better care of myself. The first one I've already started putting into motion, so I am taking part in something called Dry January, which is where you don't drink alcohol at all for the entire month of January. We are on day 7 now. I haven't had a drink yet. Now you may ask yourself, Rebecca, you are 21 years old, why aren't you drinking? I mean, it's personal choice, at least for me, especially during lockdown and things last year. It was getting a little bit too easy to get home from work and have a drink. I find alcohol really has an effect on my mental health as well. So after a night of heavy drinking, I tend to wake up very anxious. I'm not missing it as much as I thought I would. As well as that, I want to make sure I'm eating better. We've all been there. If you work, you'll know what I mean. You get in from work and the last thing you want to be doing is cooking. So I tend to eat a lot of crap, for want of a better word. I want to stop that. I want to start meal planning and I'm not necessarily saying I'm going to eat perfectly healthy every single night, but I definitely want to eat a more balanced diet. One other thing off the back of that, I'm going to try and speed this up a little bit because I am rambling, as I knew I was going to. I want to get back into exercising. Now during lockdown last year, so lockdown in 2020, I actually started doing couch to 5k. I found when I was doing that last year, 1, I had more energy, and 2, it really had a positive impact on my mental health because it meant I was going out and getting at least 45 minutes of fresh air every day. Sorry, the cat's there. My second goal for 2021 is to be more in touch with my emotions. Now, what I mean by that is, over the course of my life, I have had a lot of really bad things that have happened to me. As a result of that, I've become very good at suppressing my emotions and not really dealing with them because a lot of the emotions that I was feeling were either too painful to deal with or too complicated. Now, what I want to do in 2021 is I want to confront more of those feelings and emotions, because the only way I'm ever gonna start feeling better is to start dealing with them. I am in a much better place than I was last year, but I still want to get into the habit of not kind of pushing everything down and not bottling everything up either. And that is one thing that I would say I took massively from 2020, is that it's no good bottling everything up. I have such a good support system around me, in my family, my friends, even the people I work with, that I don't need to bottle everything up, and I don't need to be afraid of not feeling 100%, because I know people will be there to listen and to talk when I need it. Number 3, and this is a big one, I want to have more new experiences. It might be a bit difficult at the moment, because you know the UK is not doing the best job dealing with COVID, but I want to start saying yes to things more, and off the back of that, that'll allow me to have a lot more new experiences. Because one thing I've taken from last year as well is that life is too short to be worrying and to not do things just because you're scared. Number 4, this is a bit more of a light-hearted one. I want to continue learning language. During lockdown last year, we all picked up different hobbies. Some people started exercising, some people started, you know, writing. For me, I started learning a language. Now, the language I chose to learn was Korean. I used to absolutely love Korean music when I was like 16, I guess. What I have started doing though is I've started getting into Korean dramas and Korean movies. Now, my ultimate goal is to be able to watch a series of a drama without needing any subtitles, and that might seem like a really low bar to shoot for, but that's kind of where I'm aiming. And I do actually really enjoy learning stuff. So last year during lockdown I got myself a couple of textbooks, so some Korean textbooks, and I downloaded a couple of language learning apps, and I just want to pick that back up. And the last thing on my list, so number 5, I just want to do more of what makes us happy, because to be honest with you, obviously you'll be able to tell from the description of me channel kind of about section. This channel, so this YouTube channel, has been around since July 2013. I used to really enjoy doing YouTube videos when I was younger. I got very into YouTube. I even had a collab channel with one of my friends at the time at one point. Yeah, I was very invested in YouTube, in video making. I used to edit all of mine and my friends' YouTube videos. I used to really enjoy video editing, but I stopped making videos, and the main reason that I stopped is because I was worried about what people were saying about us. It's not like my videos weren't doing well. I mean, they weren't doing magnificent, but I started towards the end of when I was uploading videos, I started to gain a little bit of traction in them, and because I gained a little bit of traction in them, people who I knew found out about them. You know, a couple of people said things to me face about them, and that's fine. You know, people are allowed to not like everything that you're doing. That's absolutely fine. The thing is though, is that I had such bad self-esteem when I was younger. Every time someone was sniggering or laughing in a hallway, I would automatically assume it was about me. And a lot of people were actually really nice about it, but there was some people who weren't, and you know, the voice of criticism always speaks the loudest. I got very upset very quickly and I just stopped. The easiest thing for me to do in my head was to just stop, just cut it all out. And I wish I hadn't have done, because it was genuinely something I loved doing. I was having a really good time. It was a really good emotional outlet for us, even if the videos I was making at the time weren't necessarily too emotional. This makes me happy. I enjoy doing it, at least at the moment, so I'm gonna keep doing it because it makes me happy, and I want to do more of that in 2021. So I want to do less worrying about what other people might think and more of just doing it. Other than that, I think that's us all sorted. Yeah, so that was my list of goals for 2021. Please like it if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you want to see more of me kind of rambling on and on. Obviously make sure your notifications are switched on as well, because YouTube doesn't always let people know when people are uploading videos. So yeah, I mean, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye guys.